Alright, Civvie here again with another exciting adventure in video making. This time I'm looking at the Cowboy Studio 2400 watt light kit minus the green screen because I currently have, well, I have the green screen, it's right here, this lighter colored green screen. But I have not used the stand for the green screen because I just took my green screens to the back wall of my room because that's the easiest way to do it. So I can't really tell you if the green screens are that great. I mean, like, they work. The green screen works. This is the green screen that comes with it, this lighter color one, and then the dark color one I ordered separately. So you might not get the same color as a different green screen that you might order, so you might want to think about that if it matters to you. But if you're keying it properly or using it for a stream, it doesn't matter. It's just different color green. So we're going to look at not the stand, but we're going to pull off from off camera here the stand for the lights, and we're going to look at the light head as well. The stand for the lights stands about, I'd say about 1.5 feet over me, so about 7 feet-ish from the ground, and has these hook things that you usually find on tripods and the like, and then on the end it has the, I think, industry standard hook, or I guess it's like it's a joint sort of thing where it can spin freely this way, like this way, but not up and down because of the way it's built. So you can set it up, loosen it just a little bit, and be able to spin the light and turn the light in the direction you want to turn it without having to take it down or worry about it just like falling off, which is great. And moving down the shaft, you have another one of those adjustment slide things, and you slide it in there. Depending on the one, it's a little more or less tight. And then we keep going, and we have the legs, which are a little flimsy. But I also noticed maybe aren't wide enough, because with some of mine, it seems that the shaft here has quite a bit of bend to it, so it feels like it might just tip over. To fix that, I just put a bunch of chainmail on the bottom here, but I mean most people would probably use like some sort of weights. Just 2 weights, a bit of rope, and stick it to the bottom, or 1 weight, either one. Doesn't really matter. Just something to keep it a little heavy, because this is a pretty lightweight, which is great if you're traveling, not so great if you have a light on it and you're staying in one place for a long time. The legs are adjustable to be like this if you're crazy, or don't have a lot of room, or this way, or be very open, which I suspect would give you a lot of stability. Or you can hold them up like this. Come on. There we go. For carrying. And it's pretty much light enough that you could carry one of these by yourself if you really had to. You could probably carry the whole kit by yourself without the bag. But it comes with a, I wouldn't say a nice duffel bag. I'd say it's a adequate bag. I wouldn't put anything that I like in it. But for these lightweight lights, it's pretty serviceable. So, without further ado, we'll get to the head here, which, let's just put this on the floor. And then I have the head right here. And I took the softbox off beforehand, and then it comes with 2 softboxes actually. It comes with an outside and an inside softbox. The inside softbox is nice because, I mean, like, you can not blind yourself with the lights, which you can do sometimes even with the softbox on. But it also diffuses the light a little bit too much for my application, so I usually leave them off. I have this one on, and I have the other one on to stop blinding myself at my computer there, but it's mostly not needed for me. So we'll flip this up, and we can see on the inside it has 4 CFLs, and then shiny material on the inside. It's just kind of held together by these rods here, by tension on the rods, which, because there's 4 of them, they all kind of work together and it stays on. There isn't much to say about these CFLs. These are the 5500K ones, which gives you a semi-pleasing white light. Or at least I think it's pleasing. Some people like the yellow light more. And let's go to the back of this. There we go, just put it on my shoulder here. It has switches for 2 of the lights at a time. So you can turn it off and only get half the brightness. Or, if you really want to, you could take 2 of the white lights out, put 2 tungsten in, and have a nice little in-between, which I think is probably the best idea for it. It has a fuse, which is nice because it comes with an extra fuse, actually. But I don't see blowing it if, you know, you might. And then we go down to the bottom here, and you can see the, you know, this would be easier if I took it apart, right? You can see the connector to the stand. It has side through here and top through, so you can either have it in landscape or portrait positions, and then it pivots on either or. And I think that might be about it for these lights here. There isn't much more to say about them other than, you know, you might want to watch out for that bend. You might want to watch out for, you know, other people bouncing into them because they tend to be really light. I've walked into it a couple times when my room's dark and I almost lost it, but I caught it. So, this is Civvie 00. These are lights. Signing out. Have a good day.